What's up, everybody? Cats007, and today we are going to be going over the gameplay B4U versus Backyard Against. Backyard Against is a team that I coach, and throughout this gameplay, you're just gonna basically watch these two teams duke it out. And with this video, I'm just gonna explain my mentality, my coaching thought process, and everything that comes along with this. So sit back, relax, and take this as a learning experience. Starting and getting right into the video. Why doesn't Saber ban Mechanic?
Oh my god, Cats, why doesn't your hunter ban Mechanic? It's a sculptor. Why don't you ban Mechanic?
Let me tell you something. I don't care what other servers are doing. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch and I'll learn. But in my opinion, every hunter I've worked with, I don't go based off what the meta is. You know what I'm saying? If it's really good, then I'll put you on to the hunter. If it's really good, you know? But at the end of the day, everyone thinks differently. Everyone has a different mentality and game sense, and you gotta work on that individual and perfect it the way they play. So Saber says, you know, I really don't need to ban Mechanic. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't bother me as much. It's more of a liability than anything. I just need to make sure I do what I gotta do. And you know what? We said, you know what, screw it. You need to ban Mechanic, you're fine. Go with it, and we'll work around it. You know what I'm saying? So going right back into the gameplay, we have, what is that? That's Problems and Roland. They're rotating towards cabin, rotating on top of each other. At least the bot didn't get found. You know what I'm saying? Since the bot didn't get found, that's promoting Cypher Rush. Problems hiding, beautiful communication. It's going to be Roland taking the kite. Statue, I don't know how these didn't hit. There's push after push after push. Saber landing the statue here and then securing the early down. I think something like this is very vital. Now, if Saber was to get kited and doesn't get touched, you know, let's say a survivor doesn't get touched at all, that Mechanic is promoting that Cypher Rush. So it's very crucial he gets an early down like this so it can promote the rest of his game. Now, something I want to talk about from a coaching perspective is discipline. I say this all the time. You know, it's discipline, discipline, discipline. I say all the time, but it makes sense. Listen, if you're gonna sell, sell. You know what I'm saying? If you're a forward, put the hunter in a goddamn coma. Do not be wishy-washy in the middle of a situation. Because I know that some survivors are like, okay, what do we do now? I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna go rescue. I'm gonna go do this. I'm do this in the third. Let me tell you something. If you get double hit as a rescuer or you get stuffed, any type of mentality of you thinking you're gonna win this game is out the window. Stop thinking that you can win every game. It doesn't work like that. Simple. You can't win every game. So when that first person goes on chair, you need to plan out your game from the beginning of the game. Cats, what does that mean? So when you're coaching survivors, you need to make sure that they have this drilled into their head. Is from the early game, can I win this? For example, if I get raw dogged in 30 seconds, you know what I'm saying? Can we still win this game? You know, what do we do? Do we sell? Do we stun the hunter on chair? You know what I'm saying? Beautiful stun by Schmitty, allowing Roland to transition kite, by the way. But remember, all I'm trying to say is plan out your game. Do not improvise as you go. Honestly, I really think if Schmitty was able to just support and backup stun, I think it would have supported Roland a lot longer. But I think they chose to promote Cypher Rush, which are both really good options. But I feel like to extend Roland's kite a little bit more, I think another stun would have been pretty nice. Slow out the pallet so, you know, you don't get caught lacking, in my opinion. But Roland dying all the way in Graveyard was probably the smartest play for B4U, in my opinion. Dying in Graveyard, isolating himself from all of the ciphers across the map, and he's just abusing it to the best of his ability. However, Saber has full presence at 3 ciphers, so this can either hurt them or it can benefit them now that Roland died all the way in the corner. But remember, he's dead on chair. Remember how I said if you get double hit or stuff as a rescuer, it can change your game? You're not winning. You know, it's a possibility you can win, clutch a 3-man endgame, go for it. You know what I'm saying? But from here, it's like, okay, how can I get a 3-man with 3 survivors? Saber's going to rotate towards corner house. From here, they just need to promote Cypher Rush, you know. And B4U is a big Cypher Rush mentality team. Okay, listen, if we're going to sell, we're going to sell. Very disciplined, you know. We're going to sell, we're going to sell. There's no point in me being super aggressive as forward. So I think they just rather just promote Cypher Rush, which I think is honestly one of the best plays. Saber going to his courthouse, finding the mechanic. A lot of rotation on top of each other. And I think that is what killed them in this game. They rotate on top of each other consistently. For example, Roland on Paul, and then Paul on Leg. So he's really just, he can't pop any pages yet because they're all on top of each other. Saber gets it down. He's going to probably take Paul to basement here. And honestly, this is probably one of the best plays because their ciphers is super slow right now. I think they're behind a cipher. And I think they lost the game with 2 ciphers remaining. However, by rotating on top of each other, Leg can't go anywhere unless he just runs away, but he can't pick up his page. You know, and as soon as he pops his page, check this out. You get a notification. Saber's going to end up chiseling, putting pressure on the forward. Try to see if anyone's trying to come for that rescue. As soon as he heard that pop, he's going to go on the rescuer. So I think what really killed their game here was the double hit, in my opinion. First, it was an early game kite. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you're not going to get a perfect early game. You know, from there, it's just like, okay, do we rescue or do we sell? And I feel like they would have been in a better position if they would have sold. What they really wanted to do was they wanted to rescue and get away from all ciphers, which is definitely understandable, but getting that double hit is what killed their game. Saber is just trying to put pressure all around, but from here, it's like, it's a 4K. You know? I think they played very well. I'm going to be posting the rest of the videos. You know, I'm not going to just show, like, you know, my team just popping off. No. I'm going to even show the losses and break down the losses as well. For anyone whose opinions, you know, you can write them down in the comments. You know, if you have a problem with, you know, the way I'm talking or my commentary right now, I'm just going to put it out there that that's tough. That's tough. You know? But, Leg is down. Schmitty's going to try to clutch dungeon, but from here with target statue, there's not much you can do. And we're coming towards the end of the game. I can't wait to post more of these videos. And I wish I had more time to explain actually like everything, but I really want to focus on the gameplay. So they surrendered. It's the end of the game. We're moving on. It's going to be Sprinter round 1 versus the rest of survivors. See y'all in the next one. I'm Castable7, and I'll catch y'all.